Looks like today we got the Woodford Reserve Double Oak. I'm glad to see someone's finally addressing this common complaint people have with bourbon, that there just isn't enough oak in it. So if I understand this process correctly, they started maturing this bourbon like you would normally, in a new charred oak barrel. And then they took that bourbon and matured it a second time by dumping it into another new charred oak barrel. So the short version is, they oaked it once, and they oaked it again. But that might make you wonder, after all that, could this bourbon have too much oak? But can a whiskey really have too much oak? Ow! Hey! Watch it, Bay. I guess you really can have too much oak. But I guess the more relevant question here is, does this whiskey have too much oak? Sweet nose. It's a lot sweeter than I was expecting from a bourbon whose entire purpose is to be injected with a bunch of extra oak. I'm surprised that I'm not getting any of the bitterness you might get in the bourbon that gets a lot of oak from overaging. There's no detectable sour notes in this one either, like I would expect from a typical bourbon. There's no rhubarb, no cranberry, not even any cherry. This is very much a dessert bourbon, with plenty of caramel, brown sugar, vanilla, butterscotch, and maple syrup. Some might even call this a bit of a confectionery bourbon. What, you think that word's pretentious? I don't agree. Ah, hey! Okay, that's enough, Bay. On the palate, it's almost exactly the same as the nose, note for note. I could repeat all those flavors if you want, but I'm not going to. It's very tasty, though. There's no disappointment here. Not harsh or bitter at all, but like I said, it's very much a dessert bourbon. So if that's what you're looking for, I'd say this nails it. I'm going to give it 3 stars and 4 legs.